Yeah.
Then once we get the lead, we got to follow up, right?
Right.
Follow up. This is as a sales manager and business owner, this is where the rubber meets the road. So you've worked so hard to get this lead, and now we see so often where the follow up is just so poor, it's so incomplete. So follow up is all about conversions, and not a conversion to a sale, but it's all about converting now that new lead you have into a phone call, because that's the first place we start. Is I need to verify that this is a valid lead that I could potentially sell. So there's lots of mistakes that builders make, but the four primary mistakes are: number one, the follow up is too slow. I mean, it takes not minutes, not hours, but sometimes it can take days to get a follow up. Or sometimes there's just no follow up. It just gets missed. Somebody's busy. I thought so and so was going to call them or email them, and no, I thought you did. Oh, I was busy. So it just gets missed, or it's too slow. Mistake number two is there's only one type of follow up method used. Well, I called them. Well, I sent them a text. Well, I replied to their email. But you've got to use multiple mediums. Number three, it's unprofessional. Unprofessional. There's typos, there's punctuation errors. Phone skills are lacking. People don't know what to say if they leave a voicemail or they're talking to somebody on the phone. It's just very unprofessional. And still see a lot of builders not using. They're not using their website email address. In other words, they have ABC Builders and they're using like a Gmail or a Yahoo email, and that just right off the bat, it just comes off as unprofessional. So, and then the final mistake is really poor formatting. There's a way you need to format your messaging to get somebody who wants to hear from you. But if you format things poorly, there's really no compelling reason for me to want to go to the next step with you, which is to have a phone call and talk more about my project. So that's really the main things that builders miss out on and why they would lose a sale to a competitor during the follow-up process. Any thoughts from you, Diana?
You know that I have a saying that the fortune is in the follow up. So it's really, really important. Me included, sometimes I notice how I don't do it. So I have some expectations or I postpone it. But and when I do it, every time I'm amazed about the results. So the results are instantly. You see results instantly just by picking up the phone and hey, how are you? Oh, so good that you called me. I just wanted to call you, but I never got the chance. So that's great when we start. And I said, oh, that easy. So the fortune is in the follow up.